Hello everybody and welcome back to Dead Rising 2. In this video we are going to start off by giving Katie her Zombrex, seeing as how it is about that time, and then we will continue on from there.
All done, kiddo. You feeling okay?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, for what?
You always have to do stuff to get my medicine. Weird stuff, like that dumb show.
I wish there was a better solution.
Hey, don't worry about that. You're my best girl. I'd do anything for you.
I still can't believe you were on that show. It's so cruel.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't have a choice.
Listen, there's really not much we can do now except wait. I'll call you if I see anything.
Alright, we won't have to worry about giving Katie Zombrex for another 24 hours. And we now have a little bit of free time until 10 AM rolls around. It's currently 7:30. We have a group of secret survivors to pick up at 8 o'clock. So in the meantime, I'm going to refill my inventory and maybe do a little bit of gambling before we have to start our next case file. We have a little bit of spare time, so we might as well use what spare time we have left to do a little bit of management. My inventory is actually starting to look quite dreary. Some of my weapons are worn down quite a bit, and I've used a lot of them and just haven't restocked, so I want to have a few defilers in my inventory for the next case file. I'm gonna go ahead and make a spiked bat, and then maybe I'll make something else if I decide that I need it, but I still do have 2 pairs of knife gloves that I think are in mostly good condition anyways. So that's good. Oh, that was metal. All their heads just totally exploded. There's an ingredient in Zombrex, of course, that involves bees. And there's something that bees have that zombies really don't like. So anytime you find a queen bee, you can smash the vial that the bee is in, and you could kill a huge group of zombies. There is normally a queen bee in every large group of zombies. So if you pick up the bee, you can use it to clear out large crowds of zombies. And it's also just fun to watch their heads explode, in my opinion. So I think what I'll do is maybe do a little bit of gambling first and then go pick up our survivors. I was doing a little bit of gambling off screen, and every time I have a little bit of downtime, that's generally what I do is gamble, mostly because there's not a whole lot else I want to get accomplished, and your money carries through to all your other playthroughs. So any money I don't use on this playthrough, I can just use it for the next time I play. And I went ahead and I found myself a gambling magazine at one of these stores. Now, if I can get away from these guys long enough to have a little bit of peace and quiet, I can talk a little bit about that. There are multiple magazines throughout many of the stores in the mall, and anytime you carry them in your inventory, it's going to give you a little bit of a increase. There are gambling magazines, vehicle magazines, follower magazines, all different types of magazines that are going to give you some sort of advantage. So the one I have here will give me significant increases when I gamble. It's important to remember that every magazine you have will take up space in your inventory. So if you have a very small inventory, it can be kind of a drag to keep these magazines with you at all times, especially if it's getting in the way of you carrying food items or weapons, or if it's hindering you in any way, shape, or form in playing the game. But I have lots of inventory space, so I like to keep the gambling magazine in my inventory because, as you can see, I'm now getting double my usual earnings. So I'm gaining double the money that I normally would. This is only the first level of the bartering magazine. I do believe there are 3 levels. And if you can stack the magazines, or you can find the higher level ones, you can make mega bucks. And sometimes money grinding is necessary in this game to get some of the really, really expensive combo cards and vehicles. Because this is really your best way to gain money in the game, is just to smash ATMs when you see them, and to gamble primarily. So anyways, that's what that's all about. Gambling can be kind of difficult though, because it makes a lot of noise and lights are flashing and the zombies can kind of be attracted to you. I should probably check my watch to see what time it is. Currently 8:15, which is great. We can now go pick up that group of secret survivors. And then after that, I'll probably do more gambling. For myself, personally, I like to put on the ninja suit when I gamble, because that way I'm far less visible to zombies, so it takes them a lot longer to realize that I'm around. And gambling's also a lot easier in co-op, because you can have one of your friends, your co-op partner, killing all the zombies before they get a chance to get to you. And then you can do all of your gambling and you don't have to worry about the zombies getting in the way. So I'm looking for a store called Kathy's Space, which I think is just over here. It's on the top floor of the plaza. And we're gonna pick up a group of 3 women who all came to shop. So these are like your typical housewives, really, really rich, want to catch all the sales kind of women. They don't seem to care that zombies are around. They are just super ecstatic that they got a chance to have such a great deal on some of these items. I don't know if they paid for them. I mean, the store was having a sale, but would they just leave the money on the counter? Because there's nobody here manning the store, obviously. Anyways, you can talk to Erica, and if you keep talking to the women, they'll tell you that they will only join and follow you if you carry their shopping goods. I think I'll change into a beautiful outfit while I'm here, since I haven't changed in a little while. And when you have these 3 survivors with you, you have to carry their shopping valuables back to the safe house. I wouldn't recommend attacking zombies with these. I would just recommend carrying their big heap of stuff back to the safe house. If you attack zombies using the valuables, the shopping valuables, or if you drop them, they become very angry and they'll actually attack you. Now, I don't know if you're able to destroy these boxes in any way, if you're able to kill enough zombies with them so that they break, or if you can smash them. But I wouldn't try it. I would imagine that these 3 ladies would defect if that were to happen. So I would basically just recommend carrying the valuables, not messing around too much, bringing them straight to the safe house. And just getting these 3 taken care of. They'll show up at 8 AM at that store Kathy's Space, and like I said, they are secret survivors. They will not show up on your watch. So be sure to grab them, because it'll get you additional PP, and it's something to do in between waiting for the case files. They sure bought a lot of stuff. A lot of shoes. They were talking a lot about shoes. So whatever, I hope those 3 are happy with all their materialistic crap. I'm gonna go ahead and make another defiler while I'm here. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make another pair of knife gloves, because I think that the one pair I have is in really, really bad condition right now. So now, from this time until 10 o'clock, it's absolutely 100% free. There are no survivors, no psychopaths, no nothing. I'm gonna drop those since they're pretty worn out. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the materials for another defiler, make another pair of knife gloves, and then maybe do a couple of more things before heading back to the safe house at 10 a.m.
Killer.
Although, probably not gonna do too much. Might go and play the slots for a little while longer, like I said. Or maybe I'll go and bring Katie a present back when I go back to the safe house. I could also just go shop around in the stores. I could try on different outfits or, you know, whatever. But I just changed my outfit and I say I look damn wonderful, although my shoes don't really match. Maybe I should go find another pair of shoes that would go better with my skirt and my tank top. Because I'm still wearing the dress shoes, I think. Okay, there's the Bowie knife and the gloves. So I'm gonna go back and create my combo weapon. I'm wondering if there's shoes in the Casual Gals store. I could put on a lady's hat. And there's another lady's outfit in here, which is this outfit here, which is quite comical in my opinion. I don't really know what I like better, if I like the hoochie top better, or if I like the knotted shirt better. It's hard to say. I think Chuck looks quite flattering in both. You can dress him in really ridiculous outfits, and it's great because whatever Chuck is wearing will be reflected in all of the cutscenes, which is a really, really nice touch. I really like that. They took the time to do that. And they didn't just default him to his regular outfit. Although, on loading screens, it does show his default racing outfit that you start the game out with. I only have one more inventory slot. I think it's probably worth grabbing another thing of food. The coffee creamers are a pretty good healing item. I'll boost up my health and fill up that final slot. I don't want the hunk of meat. I want coffee. That'll work well. Alright, let's check my watch because I'm not too sure what time it is. It's looking like it's getting pretty close to 9. 9:35. Alright, so since it's so late, maybe what I'll do is just kind of stick around here and kill a couple of zombies. I would gamble, but not really worth it right now. And after we finish the next case file, there is going to be a lot more downtime, so I'm not too worried about that. Just kill a couple of these guys for sport, because why not? That's what they're here for. And I think that I can bring back this item for Katie. This is another one of these stuffed animals. This is the giant stuffed elephant. Although, my inventory is full. And I want that defiler. Let's drink this coffee. I can always get more coffee, it'll respawn. But making combo weapons is a pain in the arse. Because it counts for an inventory slot, but you can't put it in your inventory because it's just physically way too big. So once you have a two-handed item, you have to carry it and use it, otherwise you'll drop it. Which is why it's kind of a pain in the ass to bring Katie all these presents, because you're pretty much useless when you're carrying them. You can use them to attack zombies, but they're not very effective. And if they get too damaged, Katie won't actually accept them. But this one's in pretty good condition. I don't think I hit anything with it, so let's bring this to her before we go on our way once again out into the mall. She's sleeping. But I'll wake her up with my gifts. Oh, and she's just so excited. Look at that face. And it now has a home next to the giant stuffed donkey. Alright, excellent. I think I will make another quick save here. And in the next video, we will start our next case file. We'll go speak to Stacy in the security room and find out what to do from there. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.